Welcome back, everyone. You know, one of the great joys about being on site and doing interviews on location is not only do we get to talk to the people, but we get to see the subject matter. We get to see the environment. And for the better part of 50 years, there's an organization called Habitat for Humanity that does such incredible work in our community to provide people with the one thing that we probably all cherish the most, is a home. And joining me today is Adam Feldman, who's the Executive Director for Habitat for Humanity for Northern Saratoga, Warren, and Washington County.
Bingo,
right, Adam?
got him.
Great. And we're really excited to have you here. You know why? Because you are the owner of this home that we're about to talk about.
Yes.
And this is Tammy Ryther. So welcome, Tammy. It's very nice
Thank
to have
you.
you here as well.
Thank you.
You know, if you're old enough to be me, you remember it was probably during President Carter's time that Habitat for Humanity was established, correct?
Yeah, put us on the map.
Adam, you know, just in case people have said, oh, I've heard of the organization, but I don't know that much about it, give us that sort of view of what Habitat for Humanity is.
Yeah, so Habitat for Humanity really strongly believes that everyone deserves a simple, basic place to live. That's it, and everything revolves around that. So how we do that here is we find a local family who needs a simple home and is willing to work for it. And so we found Tammy, and she built this house.
Yeah, that's remarkable. You know what?
Toilets and all.
I think we're going to have trouble with you, Tammy. You got to stop smiling so much. Something tells me you're very excited about
I am
this.
very excited. Yeah, it's a dream come true.
Oh my God, yes it is. And we're going to talk in more detail about that and about how it works. Now, this isn't just a handout.
No.
You have to put, is it 100 hours of sweat equity? You do, and your family,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So Tammy can talk about it, but she's committed to put in 100 hours to help build the house, and then in addition to that, 400 community hours. So those hours can be anywhere in the community, and it's intentionally really high to force her to find, her son to get involved, her church to get involved, the people she works with to get involved, to befriend other volunteers, and they all come together and they work together.
Well, this sounds like the way society is supposed to be,
Which
doesn't
worked
it?
out great because we do that stuff on a normal basis before this came along anyways.
Oh, I bet you
Yeah,
did.
our
You know,
family.
we do so many interviews about the struggles that people in the community have at varying levels for all kinds of reasons. But again, I'm going to cycle back to something. Having a home, to have that place where a family can be nurtured, where a family can express themselves, that's so important, don't you think?
Definitely. Memories be made. And
Oh, yeah,
have
good for you.
A good foundation is what helps all of them grow. So
Now, there's an application process. Again, this is, I always want to emphasize this because this is not a handout,
that there is.
right? And that
it's
application
not.
process means that you have to show the wherewithal not only to devote the time and energy to help with the build, but you also have to be able to show that you've got a job and that you can handle a mortgage, correct?
Correct.
So in your situation, how did you manage that?
How did I manage it? Well, I work for Stewart's, and I also, and my son works for CarQuest. Him and I are both going on the mortgage, which that means he'll always have something when I'm gone to cherish. And as far as the volunteer hours, like I said, he's in the Lake George Fire Department, and I cook for veterans once a month, plus Girl Scout leaders, so that all come into play along with it.
Yeah, and if you're comfortable, Tammy, why don't you talk about the process? Because the first time you applied, you were denied. So why don't you talk about the challenges of that and sort of how we helped and all that, whatever you're comfortable sharing.
Yeah, we've been going through this process since August of last year. It's
Right.
not an easy, yep, okay.
Well, you want to know something? It's not like that we're dealing with any bank, by the way, now, or any institution.
Yeah.
It's gotten very, very complicated. You know what I want to just congratulate you on is your perseverance.
Thank you.
Right, because it does take that. Any of us know in dealing with financial institutions, I don't care what your status is,
Yeah.
it's complicated as
Yeah,
hell.
yeah.
A lot of people just, would at one point might even just say, the heck with it.
And we
You
were
know?
there. We had gotten to where I was told yes, and then within a week, all of a sudden, we're not getting any letters in the mail. And so I called up, and they said, "Oh, nobody called you?" I said, "No. Well, you were denied." After we had already thought, and oh boy, that was
Yeah, we celebrated the
So,
success.
Let's put that all behind
Yeah.
us. Let's talk
Crushing.
about. So we broke ground on the house when?
In the summer.
In the summer.
Yeah,
Good. Okay.
Yeah, in July.
Boy, there's a
So-
lot of work has been done. Now,
Yeah.
I took a tour of the house. I asked Tammy to give me a tour, and you didn't know this when I was asking you, because it wasn't so much that I wanted to see the house. I wanted to hear how you felt about this house. And it was absolutely remarkable from room to room. Tammy not only told me about the details of the room, with this wonderful youthful exuberance, but also the work that you and your mom and your son and your daughter and your friends and your families have put into this to get this home where it is. You should see the appliances, you should see the flooring, you should see the carpeting, you should see the size of the rooms. And when we went into the rooms, it wasn't just that this is a bedroom, this is my daughter's room. Look, I'm a parent and a grandparent. I get it, you know. This is a place that your daughter, who's 9 years old, hang on, by the way, okay,
For sure.
will be able to call home during those incredibly wonderful years that she moves from being a adolescent to a tween to a teen, right?
Correct.
That's absolutely
Thank you.
fabulous, Tammy, I'm telling you.
How different.
Oh, God, it's just so exciting.
It is so exciting.
Now, another thing that Tammy wouldn't tell you, but I will tell you, is that her older son is in the Marine Corps. And,
Proud mom with the shirt.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't see the shirt. That's great. I'm so busy talking to you, I
Wait,
didn't see
have to
this.
say it.
Yeah.
The son in the Marine Corps, 3 years in on a 5-year tour?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, so when he comes back from serving our country, he's got a home.
He has a home.
To
Yeah,
come
he is
to.
so excited. He keeps saying, "When, Mom? When are you moving in? When are you moving in?"
Uh-huh.
He doesn't know if he's going to be deployed, so I don't. He probably won't be back until the end of his tour. But yeah, he'll have a home to come home to. That's ours.
Well, you want to know something? You can probably tell emotions run high in something like this. How could they not? I mean, this is what a society is supposed to be. This is what a community is supposed to be, which is probably a tribute to Habitat for Humanity, serving worldwide
Yeah.
18
8
million
8 million in 2018. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 8 million.
in
Yeah.
2018.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
That is absolutely outrageous. Now, in northern Saratoga, Warren, and Washington County,
Yeah.
do we have another build coming up?
Yeah, we do actually. We're going to
Okay.
be building. So this is our Warren County build, and our next build will be our Washington County build, and we're going to be building on Potter Avenue in Granville, and we're doing what's called a blitz build. So
Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
yeah, so in 48 hours, we're going to have 300 people build a house.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah, yeah. So when you go home on Friday afternoon, you're going to leave work. There's going to be basically a flat ground, and when you drive to work on Monday morning, it'll be a house.
So,
All volunteers.
so no sink one day, full sink, full kitchen, full of everything 48 hours later or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Holy
yeah.
mackerel. That's pretty exciting as well. Now, I want to go just to the other side. I'm sure that you have just had unbelievable feelings about the people in the community who volunteer their time. You know, it's not only people in the community who volunteer their time, and we know personally because my wife was on the board of Habitat and we were involved in builds. And but it's also the contractors, the trade organizations that get involved with the builds also.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so most of the mechanicals, the heating and system, the electrical work, the plumbing, we get contractors to do it. And as part of our community approach, we're actually developing a new partnership with the local BOCES. And we're hoping to get students on site to build. And you saw us in the Where's Andrew, we have that tiny house project. So that's our first kickoff.
That's right.
Yep, and then we're working on a partnership with the city of Glens Falls, and we're hoping to get students from BOCES to do a house in Glens Falls.
Great.
So
I think that's remarkable. Well, the best of luck to you. So when you
Thank
move
you.
in, do you have a target date for this?
end of May.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you as a matter of fact,
Next
I bet
month.
we're going to do this, Andrew.
Yeah.
We should take some shots of the inside so that we can cut it in and out of the interview. I want you to see how beautiful this home is. The trim pieces, the carpeting, the appliances, all of this. It's just absolutely remarkable.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Thank
to you,
you.
girl.
Thank
This
you.
is
Thank you.
pretty remarkable.
It is very-
And to your family.
Yes. Thank you.
Very nice to meet you.
You too.
And great to see you, Adam.
Good to see
And
you.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for having
inviting
us.
us
Yeah.
up here. I really appreciate coming on site
Come again.
to see
Once
it.
I'm here.
Good. Give us Tell us when the open
We'll
house
have the
is.
cookout.
Okay.
Good.
We will. Perfect.
Terrific. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
See this interview again. You can head to our website, lookTVonline.com.